All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for this action. This is the WCAC championship game between the Washington A&T Bears and the California A&M Cowboys. The battle for the champions of the West. In week 4, these teams faced each other, and what left them in disarray? It was a 23-3 victory for Washington A&T, and they're looking to repeat that performance here today. Try to get this W, try to remain the champions and remain undefeated in the conference. So let's see if they can do this. Let's see if they can win right here, right now. Buchanan's coming up to the end of this line. Heard some words from him leading up to this. In practice on Instagram, he's been talking a lot, being a little bit more animated than he normally is, saying how he couldn't wait to get out here. He said he's going to throw for over 100 yards today. He said he's going to finish at least 6% accuracy on passes today, on completions today. So he's excited. You know, we've been hearing a lot from him. We've been getting a lot of talk from the defense. And speaking of the defense, if that's English, no, that's Gronkowski. Okay, I'm about to say not English, but sorry, not English. Forgot my guy's name. But he's been talking a lot on defense, saying that he's going to get him some sacks today. There goes Key with a 22-yard reception for Buchanan. So Buchanan already get out 22 yards right there off just that one reception. That was a good throw. Good placement for the ball right there. Sending Key into motion now. Buchanan gets the ball to Xavier. Xavier can't get far. 3-yard pickup on that one, 2nd and 7. He got brutalized just as he was crossing that line. He got brutalized. Picked up 3 on that one. Xavier breaks the tackle on the backfield. Picks up another 2 there. I mean, showing the strength he has, the power he has. You know, these guys are making statements. They're trying to show that they can play and do this in the pros. And that's what we're looking at here. Is Buchanan's going to hand the ball to Wentz. Wentz, a slow bruiser, not able to get to the first down marker. We have a 4th and 2 at the 45-yard line. So they will be sitting out the punting unit here, and Locker is going to get this one off. Not to be returned. They will be down at about the 1-yard line. Washington A&T in terrible starting position. That was a good punt, good downing by the punting team there. So now we have Rojas looking to get them out of this. Sending Forte into motion. Oh, couldn't come up with that. Normally, that tight end is reliable, but he just couldn't come up with it right there, falling out of bounds. So now we have a 2nd and 10 here. Forte, he sit on the pitch to the left, falling forward, trying as hard as the defense stopped him from getting a little bit more. That was a 6-yard pickup, though. 3rd and 4 now. And he got a little bit room. His back is not against the wall, but he's still pinned deep here. He's going to throw it to the flats, and Forte is going to moss that defender there. That was a crazy catch by Forte, showing that he can do it with his hands just like he can do with his legs as well. Rojas is going to send his men in motion, giving the ball to Ali. Ali getting past his blockers, broke a tackle, trying to get a little bit more. 13-yard gain for him. And you love when your backup running back can come in and carry the ball just as well as your starter. Hand the ball out to the starter. Forte getting around the block. He gets brought down for a 7-yard pickup there. And Forte is the man with the plan. He's been quiet. He's been one of the guys not talking. He's going to let his skills on the field speak for him as Ali gets the handoff, and he picks up 7. So Ali came out determined to be the backup running back that he's always been all year and pick up yards. He's been reliable, and he's showing how he's been reliable, getting past his blockers. And Rojas cannot get rid of this ball. He gets smacked in the mouth for a 6-yard sack. Foley on the defense, bringing him down, baby. 2nd and 16 here. Forte gets the pitch to the outside, and then he's brought down for a 1-yard gain. We have a 3rd and 15 for the Bears here. Let's see if Washington A&T, let's see if what can get out of this situation. Can he keep his drive alive? Looking downfield, they're going to throw it to their number 2 receiver, and this was intercepted by Stevens. Mossing Houston on that one, and then gets brutalized by wide receiver 1 right there. Shout out to the defense coming up with that stop. Now Buchanan has another chance to put points up on his board. believe it or not, even with what being undefeated and winning, Cam is still the favorite to win this game by a touchdown. So, you know, Vegas has the money on Cam. So let's see if what's going to pull off another upset, even though they're the undefeated team. It's crazy how this stuff works and how the favor, you know, how they favor teams. But hey, I'm not a gambler, so it doesn't even matter. Xavier, 10-yard pickup on that reception, but it's going to be 3rd and inches instead of a new set of downs. So all they have to do is just breathe, and they can get this right here. Let's see what they do. Drops back over to the middle. Key will pick it up. Key will pick it up, taking a hard hit to the face right there. He will pick it up, keeping possession of that ball, not fumbling. Good job by him. Xavier cannot get back to the line of scrimmage as he getting brutalized right there. Tackle lost by Plummer, and that's the man I was thinking of earlier. Plummer was the one with all the hype on Instagram, going back and forth with the quarterback. He gets the stop right there. We have a 3rd and 11 after that play. That run went nowhere. Buchanan and shotgun went to his right. Let's see if he can make the read to keep this drive alive. And it looked like he made the read, but the receiver could not come up the reception. 4th and 11. And the punting unit is back out now. Last time they pinned him deep. Let's see what happened here. This ball is going to roll into the end zone. They couldn't pin him deep. This is coming out to the 20-yard line, and this is where WAT is more likely to score from. So let's see if they can do something on this drive right here. Sending Forte into motion to the right side. Empty. Rojas looking downfield. 1-on-1, and this one is caught by English. English, the man I called earlier. I didn't mean to. English, one of the more reliable, faster receivers with sure hands. That is a new set of downs. Big game, big reception by him. Good throw decision by Rojas. It was off his back foot. Amazing throw. Now Rojas thinking he's about to run with it, and of course he's not. That's a sack for Strickland. Easy work for Strickland. You are not going to sneak and run on this defense. Okay, if it's not a design keeper, you might need to throw it away. And we have a pitch to Forte. Forte's going to break a tackle but get brought down. No gain on that one. We have a 3rd and 12. Now this team is within field goal range for this kicker, but they would love to put 6 up, not 3. So let's see if they can get that right here. Sending the receiver into motion over the middle, and it's going to be English with the reception again. 22 yards this time. English has been the one getting the yards on this drive. We have another new set of down, 1st and 10, and this time we're in the red zone. Let's see if Rojas and company can get in and put you the first ones on the board today. Forte not getting the blocks he needs, loses 4 on that one. He breaks the tackle, but game breaker Jackson comes and smacks him from behind, and now we have a 2nd and 14 at the 18-yard line. Play action pass to Ali. Those are going to the corner route for Frost, and Trey Frost gets on the board. Finally, touchdown reception for him. Washington A&T is on this board for first, ladies and gentlemen. They struck first. That'll be 7-0 in this first quarter with 50 seconds on the clock. You have to love the action. You have to love the passion. Trey Frost getting open right there. Now we already know he's more likely, if he declares, he's going to most likely be drafted high. It's not even going to be like, you ain't got to wait to hear his name. That man is a monster to defenders. He gets open. He can know how to catch in double coverage. So it's great to see what he does here. Xavier's going to get a dump off pass over the middle for 7 yards from Buchanan. And now we have a 2nd and 3. Buchanan looking to get this ball downfield, tie the score up. Let's see if he can send it. He into motion. That's going to be his go-to guy for today. Xavier gets brought down for a 5-yard pickup. We have a 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line now. New set of downs for this offense, looking to keep this drive alive. What can we see? What we're going to see here, Buchanan hand the ball off to Xavier, and Xavier can't. He gets it. He stretched out, so he got the yard for progression, because it looks like they stopped him before he even got to the line, but no, he stretched out, got his yard. So 2nd and 9 here. Buchanan's going to pitch it to Xavier. Xavier is doing a lot of work early on here. He's got a lot of handoffs. He picks up 6 on that one, and it looks like they're leaning on their run game here whenever he is in the game. Let's see what they do here. They got Wong in motion. They pitch the ball out to Wentz. Wentz, again, slow bruiser, trying to get around his blocks. He fumbles the ball. Picked up by Gronkowski. Gronkowski is fighting, gets brought down finally at the 31-yard line. We have a 1st and 10 for Washington A&T, and these Bears are looking to strike again here after that fumble by Wentz. And you have to wonder why Cam was even relying so heavily on the running there. I mean, at some point, you got to put that ball in the air a little bit, you know, but if that's your identity, I guess. But hey, man, this defense does not want to play around. Their linebacker core is super thirsty for fumbles, and that's what they cause there. Rojas is going to drop back and get smacked in his mouth. Chazinski coming in, making tackle on that QB there. 3rd and 14 at the 35-yard line. Rojas looking over the middle. This one, oh no, it's incomplete. Luckily for them, they are in field goal range for this kicker, and he's going to try this one for about 57 yards out. It's up, and it will fall within the uprights. It is good. 52-yard field goal. Excuse me. 10-0. Second quarter with 12 minutes and 19 seconds left on this clock. And this ball will not be returned. Sweeney choosing not to return it. A linebacker that can return footballs is one of the funniest things I've seen ever. This man is out here doing what no other linebacker is doing. Buchanan giving this ball before getting sacked. Wrong. Catches the ball going out of bounds. Now we have a 2nd and 4. And now it is imperative. Buchanan has to get this offense down the field and put points up. Otherwise, this game will be out of hand. He does not want to repeat of week 4 when they lost 23-3. So this is Zach, Washington A&T team here. We have a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And Buchanan gets to Xavier, and Xavier getting chased down by that defensive lineman right there. 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line. That lineman is a shark. He got off the block. Xavier gets around him, and he chases him down from behind. Wentz trying to get around blockers, breaking tackles, but still gets brought down short of the first down marker. It is 3rd and 3 at the 44-yard line. And Buchanan under center. Goal line set. Xavier can't get past the defensive lineman. He is able to pick up 1 yard on that one, though. 2 yards. Now we have a 4th and 1 at the 46, and the punting unit is coming out. They do not want to try for the 1 yard here. They would rather make them have normal starting position for this team. Statistically speaking, I mean, this is just normal for them. They always start this far back. So, you know, touchdown or not, success rate or not, you know, it really doesn't really matter. I know people will argue field position there, but it's just 1 yard. We're down 10 in the first half. I'm going for it. You know, I have the receivers to do it. I have the quarterback to do it. So 2nd and 5 after that 5-yard pickup by Forte. And Forte's going to get the ball here again. Basically tackle, trying to get some yards there, but only able to pick up 1. Now we have a 3rd and 4. And Mr. Christian Ali is going to come in. Rojas pitching it to Ali. Ali brought down, but he picks up 12 on this play, keeping this drive alive. And you thought that you was going to see a stop there, but Christian Ali is going to come in and pick up yards and get first downs. And Rojas off his back foot towards the receiver on outside. That's Tannehill, the tight end, and he's able to catch that and get the new set of down for these Bears. I mean, this offense is on fire. Rojas is making passes off his back foot, and this time he's going to throw it away. Smart decision. There's a lot of pressure. His line is struggling with this defensive line. I mean, they're starting to get tired, and this defensive line is getting relentless. They're coming and coming and coming, but he's fighting. Forte gets a handoff here, and he is brought down for a 1 yard pickup. Now we have a 3rd and 9 at the 47-yard line. These Bears trying to keep this drive alive on this 3rd down. Finds Ewing, the other tight end. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Rojas is the man with the plan. He's making it happen. These guys are getting open. He's getting the passes off. If they could just be successful in this ground game, oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-yard pickup for Forte there. And this offense is almost perfect. Cam's defense is fighting, but they're not doing what they need to do. Ali's going to pick up a yard. So now we have a 3rd and 6. And here we go. Looking to see, are they going to keep this ball in the air? I mean, they're going to put this ball in the air or keep it on the ground. They're going to keep it on the ground. Ali not able to get a first down. He gets 1 yard, 4th and 5. And I guess they're just going to let the field goal unit come out and attempt another one. Now, he almost missed this last one, so let's see if he can get this one in. Houston gets it up, and it's going to go in between the uprights. It's good. He is perfect on the day. 2 for 2. That one from 49, but the first one from 52 yards out. Washington A&T is up 13-0 in this second quarter. Do not go anywhere, though. This game is not out of hand, and at any moment, Cam can get something to happen as Sweeney's going to go down here. Buchanan coming in the shotgun. Xavier to his left, dropping back, throws it. This one caught by Key. Key's gonna watch that defender there. We have a new set of downs. Chain game's already moving, and Jonathan Key has been Mr. Reliable today. If he can get Wong to step up, man, this passing game could be elite. But we also need play calling for the passing game, because here's another pitch out to the left for Xavier. He picks up 12 on this play, and that's just not been the story of the day. The story of the day has been Xavier getting stopped or getting short yardage, but this time he's able to pick up 12. So shout out to him for that. Sending Xavier wide right. Buchanan looking downfield, and he gets brought down. That defensive lineman there, Reed, the man who's a top 5 in sacks, gets past that offensive lineman there and gets to the quarterback in less than 2 seconds on that play. Xavier gets the pitch out, but gets brought down almost immediately. 2 yards for him, and now we have a 3rd and 15, and it's just been the story for Cam. 2 first downs, and then they're looking at a 3rd down, and can they get it this time? Let's see, as Xavier gets the handout to the outside, and of course he's not going to get far. These guys are bruisers. They're not really meant for the speed plays, and Cam keeps relying on speed plays. So Locker is going to punt this one through the end zone. And Washington A&T coming out empty set, but Rojas is under center, looking downfield. He's going to throw it to Scott. Asa Scott finally getting on the board, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. Rojas finding his weapons in the air. Let's see if they stay to the air. They're going to put it on the ground here. Looking downfield. This time, this ball is almost intercepted, but the defensive safety right there comes up and swats it down. A corner was looking at an interception there. Tough break for the defense there. Good break for the offense. That could have been terrible. 2nd and 10 at the 39. Here we go, Rojas. Those the double coverage in English shows that he's the man he's always been. 20-yard reception for him, coming down with it. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line, and just like that, they have crossed over midfield. Sending Forte to the left. Rojas is under center. Delivers a strike to English on 1-on-1, and if you couldn't guard him 2-on-1, what makes you think 1-on-1? Like, what was that coverage? What was that play right there? English on the reception again. He has 107 yards today off of 4 receptions. That man. Again, there goes that man again. Rojas. Go. Looking downfield, and both almost throws an INT right there. 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line. Let's see Rojas. Oh, he sends Forte out, so it's going to be a passing play. He's looking downfield. 1-on-1 again. And English Moses, 2 defenders, double coverage, touchdown. Washington A&T on the board again. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this game is out of hand, but you have to love the offensive action for what today, man. What are you talking about? They are them. 20-0 with 32 seconds left on the clock. It is interesting to see. Oh my goodness. I can't believe nobody in the beginning of the season would have thought that Washington A&T would be not only undefeated in the conference, not only play the championship game, would be this dominant on offense. It's crazy. Their receivers are outstanding, and Buchanan is going to almost throw an INT there. Man, if he had the weapons at receivers that Washington A&T had, he would look like a great quarterback too. As he drops back, looking downfield, trying to deliver a strike, and he does to Key. That's another 20-yard reception for him. And this flag is on the defense, so this reception is going to stand as we get a new set of downs with 18 seconds left on the clock. That penalty stops the clock, so let's see what Buchanan does right here. And this time, oh, that ball falls to the ground. That was almost the worst decision he could have ever made right there, but luckily for him, it just falls to the ground. So Buchanan's going to step back now, 1-on-1 to the outside, and Key saw it late there and just could not get his hands up in time. to catch that one. He saw it late. I don't know where the miscommunication was, but he was not expecting that ball to be there. And now we have a 3rd and 10 when Xavier cannot get around his blocks, so he'll be brought down for a 1-yard loss. Creighton Evans on the tackle for loss there, and we are at halftime. Here you are, ladies and gentlemen, coming back from the half, and man, what a game for Washington A&T. I mean, you forgetting this is a championship game, but not really, because it's not like Cam is just not fighting. It's just that this offense that Washington A&T has, who actually is going to start with the ball, is just so dominant. They're fighting. They're just outmatched. That's just what it is. Deep down the field for English, and of course on the one-on-one, English comes up with it. 34-yard receptions, and just like that, we're at the 48-yard line. It's that fast. And as I'm talking about how on fire this offense is, English shows exactly what I'm talking about here. Forte's gonna get the handoff, breaking a tackle, can't get past the second guy, so we have a 6-yard pickup right there. 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line. Hand the ball out to Ali. Ali cannot break the tackle, but he reaches out and gets that first down, so it'll be a new set of down for Washington A&T. And Ali is making a case to be a starter at this point, but he will be soon enough, because we strongly believe Forte will be declaring, if he's not a graduate, he will be declaring for the draft. So I think we're pretty much sure that Forte's out of here after this year, and it might be Ali's spot. So let's see. Forte gets a reception, going out of bounds there. 4-yard pickup. We have a 3rd and 6. This running back is doing what he can for this offense. This defense has locked down Forte. I mean, the game plan was locked down Forte. They did, as Sweeney brutalizes him right there. And they have, but you know, they can't stop anybody else. 4th and 1 at the 30. And with English being so hot, with Scott coming up, with you know what I'm saying, with all these receivers, I don't understand why Washington A&T doesn't air it out just a little bit more. I'm not saying throw it every play, but I mean, come on, man. When you have a receiving core like this who can make plays for you, why not? 3rd quarter with 11 minutes and 55 seconds left. California A&M has the football. Buchanan is going to get knocked out. He got his shit knocked loose by Plummer on that sack. 2nd and 17, and Caesar is letting naysayers know he is that guy and he has nothing to prove. Championship game, regular game, it does not matter. He is him. He heard what they were saying, and Buchanan delivers a strike to Key, and Key, oh, he couldn't make the last man mix. 56-yard reception right there. Key getting open, Buchanan finding him and trusting him and letting it go. That was a beautiful pass and reception right there. Interrupted my glaze for the Washington A&T, but Xavier cannot get anywhere on that play. Not getting anywhere on that one. Buchanan's in a pistol formation, looking downfield, trying to get away from the sacks, and he throws an interception under pressure. Skelton, the man who's been getting INTs for this defense, gets his first one on the day. That would be a turnover for Kim after looking so good there. Buchanan just makes a mistake under pressure, man. He's letting it go, and then Rojas does the same. Pagan gets an INT, and now he's on the board for an interception. Oh, but it's a holding on. It's a holding on Cam, but why was there backup running back in the game there? Who knows? Rojas is looking downfield after getting bailed out there by an offensive player on a defensive unit. 1st and 10 now, new set of downs for Washington A&T, and you can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. How do you get away with that? That's crazy. Rojas over the middle. This one is called by Scott, reaching down low to get it. 11-yard reception, and Scott, man, oh man, this is what I mean. I would keep it in the air a little bit more. These receivers are dominant for taking around his blockers. 8-yard pickup for him. 2nd and 2 for Washington A&T. I'm trying my hardest not to glaze these guys, but that's just what's going on, man. I'm starting to become a fan as Forte is going straight up the middle for a 6-yard pickup. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Goal line set. Rojas trying to get away from the pressure, and he gets brought down. No gain on that one, and it goes to Chazinski getting another sack on the day. Rojas needs to be careful. That man is a hard hitter. You do not want to get injured the game before deciding what you're going to do with your football career. And Forte breaks a tackle and gets brought down for a 2-yard loss, 3rd and 12. Pagan not getting that interception, but he will be getting a tackle for loss there, and he's having a wonderful day on defense. 9 tackles, 3 deflections. Oh, should have been INT. Got him a tackle for loss. I mean, he's going off. This field goal unit is out now, looking to make it 26-0. Houston gets it up, and it's going to be right down the middle. This man is super accurate. 50 yards out. He makes another field goal, and he remains perfect on the day. Vito Houston is perfect on the day. I would love to see him. I can't wait to see him in the pros. I'm actually super excited to see him in the pros. Super excited to see him in the pros. I'm talking about a deep leg. He's going to be the one to get teams out of situations and into situations. You understand what I'm saying? 1-yard pickup there for Xavier. 2nd and 9. He's been struggling today. 41 yards off of 17 carries. Buchanan lets it go deep. He has a man in this one. Fault. Now, I don't understand how Key didn't come up with that one right there. I don't know who the defensive back was on that coverage, but he was able to make enough pressure to where Key just does not catches it. And Xavier can't get anywhere on this pitch. We have a 4th and 9, and they're going to send out the punting unit, of course. And that's been the story of the day for the California A&M. I cannot believe what I am seeing right here. Frost getting the ball, and he's getting brought down. Rojas gets the ball to Grant. Grant, a receiver is kind of slept on. 18 yards for him right there. Grant is kind of slept on, but he's able to get his name called right there. Good session for him, and now we have a new set it down. Sending his tight end into motion. He's going to hand the ball off to Forte. Forte trying to get around the blockers. Gets 5 yards there, but he got brutalized for it. I mean, that linebacker is making him earn everything he gets on these rushes here. Sending Scott into motion. Rojas pitching the ball out. Forte. Ooh. 4-yard loss on that one. We have a 3rd and 9. Sweeney stepping up for his defense there, making something happen. Another guy we're looking to see play in the pros at some point in his life. And there's another guy looking to see to the pros, but he ain't gonna make it if he doing that right there. We don't need senseless penalties, man. A 3rd and 9 and a 3rd and 4 are 2 different situations. And it doesn't matter. Forte can't get back to the line. Williams is on the cleanup, but Jackson was the initial contact there. So only giving up 3 points. This defense has been trying to fight, but they're giving up points every possession so far. Last 4 or 5, they have given up points. It's 29-0 now. 29-0 now. California A&M needs to step up and make something happen on this offense. Sweeney's going to bring this one out of the end zone. Breaks a tackle and then is brought down. We have a 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Ooh, reception by Wong over the middle. Buchanan throws a strike over the middle. That's a 13-yard reception. 1st and 10. I got quiet because I was watching. I ain't gonna lie, that play, but it looked nice. It did. It had me in awe a little bit. Buchanan drops back. Oh, this time he's gonna get smacked, and that's that man again, Reed, doing what he does best. He got 4 tackles on the day, 2 sacks. That man is showing y'all he is the sack master, the master of sacks. He is the man delivering the sack. 2nd and 18 at the 23-yard line. Xavier gets a handoff. He picks up 5 on that one, and now we have a 3rd and 13 at the 27-yard line. Again, the struggle continues for him. Barely under 50 yards right now. He's at 46. If they had more production out of him, I'm sure they'd be able to make more stuff happen. Wong is going to get a 23-yard reception from Buchanan right there. New set of downs to the 49-yard line. Just when you thought they were down and out, Buchanan delivers a strike for you. Sending the man into motion. I mean, this is pride at this point, but I love that they're trying to fight. Xavier gets brought down after picking up 4 yards. 2nd and 6, and I love the hit so far. I mean, everything has been aggressive. There hasn't been too many, you know, baby tackles or falling forward. There's been a lot of hard hits and laying the wood out, and I love it. Xavier. Excuse me. Buchanan. Play action pass to Xavier. Flag on the play, though. Got that sack. Cooley. What a bailout. 2nd and 1. Plummer sack will not count there. Ball at the 41-yard line. Let's see if Plummer will get it back right here. He will not. Xavier gets a handoff. He picks up the first down and a lot more. 12 yards on that one. You have to wonder why he does not hit the sideline there to get that touchdown. 62 yards on the day. 21 rushes. Sending the man into motion here. Buchanan hands the ball out to Xavier, and this time being brought down for a loss. Reed is the monster on this defensive line, getting a stiff tackle right there. We have a 2nd and 11, and Buchanan looking to make something happen. He drops back, avoiding a sack, throws it in the ball. Just the receiver and the defensive back. There was a lot of holding and tussling. Nobody's attempts for the ball, and I guess the ref is just gonna let them play. That would have been a time to call something, and he doesn't. Buchanan throws one, but this one is almost intercepted. Luckily, he overthrew it. Now we have a 4th and 11. Now this kicker is in range, but his accuracy sometimes is not there. Let's see what happens here. Encroachment, so he gets 5 yards closer. Ooh, watch the A&T. Mike just gave them 3 points here. Let's see. Like I said, sometimes his accuracy is off, so we can't just say he's going to make it. And it is good. 41-yard field goal is good for him. And Mills gets on the board and puts his team on the board. Now down 26. California A&M's defense. These Cowboys are going to have to quick draw on defense, get them a 3 and out, so their offense can get back on this field and get more points on the board. Sweeney punishes Frost on that return. So Sweeney does both kickoff and kick return. That man is a machine. And he's here for defense. Pitch to the outside. Forte can't get around that linebacker. 2nd and 9. Ball to 26. He was playing edge rusher on that one, but he is a linebacker. See, there he is again. Right on the outside. Forte gets a hand out to the left this time. Getting upfield, falling forward. 15 yards for him. Oh, and Gregory Smith is going to tack on another 15 for the face mask. So now we have a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. If they stay mistake-free, they probably have a better day. Forte is also struggling, so I think the running back, Christian Ali, is the only running back not struggling today, and he's the backup to Chauncey Forte. Rojas in the formation. He gives it to Forte. Forte breaks the tackle and picks up 4 on that one. We have a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Under 9 minutes to go in this game. Washington A&T is not looking to slow down, not even a little bit. And Christian Ali, the guy I just mentioned, comes in and loses a yard there. We have Williams making him hurt. Mateo doing what he has to do for this defensive unit. 3rd and 7 at the 41-yard line. If this defensive line can keep playing strong, they can get a stop right here and send their offense out on the field, and that's exactly what happens there. Sweeney is able to get free and knock Ali's helmet to the damn turf on that one. 4th and 7. And Vito Hughes is going to get it up, and this was going to be short. The 57-yard field goal is short. They were not. He did not get a good kick on that one. So now we have 29-3. Under 8 minutes left to go. Buchanan is going to pitch the ball out to Xavier. Xavier is going to pick up 4 yards, and you would think since they need points, they would not make this clock tick at all. They would just pass the ball with this receiving core. But Buchanan, I mean, the play calling is just what it is. Buchanan has to do what he has to do. Sending Wong into motion. He's going to hand the ball to Xavier again. Xavier not getting that first down, but he does pick up 5. We have a 3rd and inches at the 50-yard line. So we need Buchanan here to get this first down. I hope they will not give it to Wentz. It's not looking good. That box is filled. He drops back, throws it downfield, and the double coverage is crazy. He tried that safety, thinking that safety was going to bite on the outside route to the left. He does not. And that gets swatted down. So 4th and inches with the punter coming out, and he can't even pin them deep. That is sad. I mean, the ball at the 20-yard line, which is normal starting position. So watch the A&T is an offense now. Pitching the ball to Forte. Forte breaks the tackle. Then he fumbles. Pagan recovers. And now California A&M is just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line. Buchanan in the shotgun. Xavier to the right. Pitches the ball to Xavier. Xavier breaks the tackle. Why are we running the ball? 1 yard loss. There. Valentine on the tackle for loss there. Buchanan, shotgun. Xavier to his right. Looking into the end zone. No, he throws it over the middle to the running back, and he's relying too much on this running back. I understand he's thrown an interception today, and that's just affected him in the way he's been deciding how to throw this ball. But he has to do better. He needs to understand he needs a touchdown here, and that's where he should be aiming, that end zone, and not have 4 green jerseys around it when he throws it, as he throws into quadruple coverage. But we have a 4th and 1 here at the 12, and finally he's deciding to go for it. So let's see how this ends up for him. Penalty on Wong. So now the offense is going to move back 4th and 6, and they're still going for it. Shotgun formation. Xavier to the left. Releases the ball on the outside route. No good. So now, again, Washington A&T has a 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Rojas is going to have to make something happen here. Hopefully he can. They need him bad right here. I mean, I'm talking about bad. Rojas. And it's intercepted. That's what they needed. Schmidt gets the interception. It's going to be a pick 6. It's not. Forte lays the wood, and he's just short. He's just short of the end zone. Schmidt almost gets to pick 6 and getting his, you know what I'm saying, defensive touchdown right there. Buchanan in the shotgun formation with his run back to his right, fullback to his left. Drops back, looks to the back of the end zone, gets smacked in his mouth, and there goes that man once again. Reed getting the sack on that play, rocking that number 11, 1-1, because he's the 1-1, one of one, but only one. Buchanan lets it go to the back of the end zone, and this one is swatted down. No fly zone and that one. And they need to do better with decision making here. He needs to get this ball into the end zone, but he needs to stop throwing it into double, triple coverage. It makes no sense here. He's letting the ball go. This time, 1-on-1, and Wong comes down with it, and that's a touchdown. California A&M, and they finally get on the board, finally putting up 6. It's going to be 10. They're down 19. Well, hold on. We have a false start on Colin Carney, making this PAT just a little bit harder. But it should be easy. It's right down the middle. I'm going to head and call it. It's going to be a 19-point game. And California A&M has a chance to make this closer if their defense can get another stop. Schmidt on that last drive got an INT. So if he can do it again, if they could pick Rojas off again, this will be what they need. But first, they're going to have to stop. The running plays is going to come before the passing plays. I doubt Washington A&T is going to come out here aggressive. I really don't see that happening just because I know they're smarter than that, and I was wrong. Empty set out the gate is crazy. Rojas lined up, looking to throw another strike, and he throws it to, this time English does not come down with it. So you have to wonder what that was about, because English normally is coming down with it. Rojas desperately wants 300 yards passing, and he's willing to risk the league for it, letting it go. English over the middle to the flats. 10-yard reception for him. Did he get the first down, though? He does. 1st and 10, not 2nd in inches, but at the 30-yard line. So with that, maybe they'll go back to running the ball. With that, let's see what happens here. Go. No, he doesn't. He drops back for a pass, and Grant this time is over the middle, and he gets brought down by Smith. 7 yards on that one. 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line. And what is happening? What is happening? Forte breaks a tackle, gets the first down, and a whole lot more. 17-yard run for him. He's trying to make his yardage looks a little better today. Forte again. This time Sweeney right in his chest. We have a 2nd and 10. Cam uses a timeout. Forte being brought down by a linebacker he's been seeing all day. Now, Cam used their final timeout. It's a 3rd and 7. Forte, if they stop Forte right here, and they cannot. Forte get the first down and a whole lot more again. 26-yard run on that one. He's getting closer and closer to 100 on the day. And now Christian Ali is coming in for this 1st and 10. If he doesn't already have 100. Christian Ali coming in. And this is going to be a knee. Victory formation for Washington A&T. We're about to watch this team get off the field and celebrate their victory. Don't party too hard, gentlemen. Y'all have professional careers to think about. Those of you who are going, and if you're not doing a professional career, just your career in life in general, you have to think about. Make smart decisions out there tonight, fellas. And PTG's player of the game is God has to go to English. That man went out here and made 7 impactful receptions for 172 yards and a touchdown. He did everything that he needed to do at that wide receiver position. That man came up big in double coverage, single coverage, and triple coverage. Did not fumble the ball and only dropped 1. Shout out to him. I love y'all. I know y'all love me. Peace. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share, use my hashtag FairTradeGaming, and make sure to leave a comment if you like the content. All right.